Hi everyone, Beebs here, welcome back to the channel. I've got a short but quite a tricky lick breakdown for you today. This was something I'd filmed a little while ago, just never got around to posting it, so I thought I'd share it with you now. It's quite a roast for both the left and right hand, but a lot of fun. It's great to sink your teeth into, and if you want to grab the tab for it, you can get that over my Patreon. You'll find the links down below, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. If so, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and all that good stuff, and yeah, let's dig in. Broadly speaking, this is what it's focusing on is hybrid picking, string skipping, and isolating sort of like finger 2 and 3, finger 3 and 4, and finger 2 and 4 with like sort of legato hammer-on pull-off kind of like motions, which is really quite tricky to do at the best of times. And this lick sort of like just bangs and highlights all of these problems we have with these finger pairings. So we're kind of planted firmly in that D Dorian vibe, and it's starting off on the G string fret 9 with finger 3, and we're string skipping up to fret 10 on the high E string with a hybrid pick, and then coming back. So immediately that's tricky, going from finger 3 to finger 4 like that, and back again. And in fact, this is the hardest part of the lick really, is the launch, the kickoff point. I've kind of changed where I'm starting it and where I'm placing it in the bar. So I think in this version, I'm starting on the second 32nd note after the downbeat. So 1, like that, 1, after the down. I think before maybe I was on the original YouTube short, I was feeling it maybe like 1, like that, 1. So with those 3 notes as a pickup. I kind of just changed my mind about where I place this, which is actually another really useful, important point, to be able to control where you're placing a lick, any beat or any part in the bar. That really shows whether you've really developed full control over it or not. But we're going to work for now, starting on that second 32nd note. So 1, like this. So we've got this back and forth, and then I'm going up onto the high E string, going 8, 10, 8, 7. So, and that's another hybrid. So then we've got, so this is, this will be the second beat. So 8, 10 on the B, and then we come down the E, B, G. So 7, 8, 9. That's like hybrid, and then up, up. So pull off to 7, down with on 10 on the D string, and then hybrid on the 7 of the G. So putting that together, so far we get 1. It's actually really tricky. Another thing about that launch off, the opening thing that's really hard, is trying to not get the kind of bleeding over, trying to get them very much isolated. Doing that motion between 3 and 4 is really tricky. Like that. After that part, it kind of gets easier really. But it's really good practice, really good work, sort of isolating those tricky fingers. So going on to beat 3, we've got 10, 7, 9, 10 on the D string, and then hybrid on the G, 7. And then up on D9, holding off to D7, and then a down pick on the 8 of the A string. And this launches us back into another kind of string skipped down, hybrid down, this kind of idea that we started with. So string skipped, there's the first one of the idea, here's the second one, and here's the last one. That's the kind of main theme, if you like, I guess, of what's going on here, and then sort of jumping around with hammer-on and pull-offs in between those. So beat 3 again. Then this carries over, this theme carries over into beat 4 here. So we get beat 3, beat 4. So I've got this hybrid picked fret 10 on the G string, back to 8 on the A string, and then 9, 10, 9, 7 on the G, and then 10 on the D, 7 on the G with a hybrid. So. Okay, going on to the next beat. I think this is the next bar actually, beat 1 on the next bar. So we're on the D string again, fret 10, 7, 9, 10, and skip to the G string on 7 with the hybrid, then back to the D string 9 7, and then the A string on 10. So we get. I'm kind of doing up picks there on the D, and then I pull off onto, so this is the next beat, so pulling off onto 7 on the A. Then we get the little skipped idea again, string skipped idea again. And again, I'm going down, middle finger, down. So, and then hybrid to kick off the next hammer on and pull offs on the D. 9, 10, 9, 7. And then we go back and forth between the A and the D string. So 10, 7 on the D, 10 on the A, 7 on the A, 8 on the A, 10 on the A. Then we come down, D minor arpeggio, so 7 on the D, 8 on the A, 10 on the low E, and then we compress in and pull off to the 8 on the low E. So we're just taking that from the start of this bar now. So we've got finishing off this bar, beat 4, we've got 10 on the low E, pulling off to 8 on the E, then hammer back on 10, 12. Then we go 10 on the A, 9 on the D, hammer on to 12 on the D, pull off to 9 on the D. So. Then we're on the home straight now. So then we're doing this sort of chromatic, a little bit more chromatic thing, filling in the gaps here. So we're going to go, we previously pulled off to 9, so we're now going to hammer on 10, 11, 12 on the D. Then 9, 10, 11, 12 on the G. We're going to double that G note and go to the B string for 8. So we get kind of fake false double thing there. Then we get 8, 10, 11, 12 on the B. Then we finish off with 8, 10 on the high E. So we get. Okay, so I'll put it all together and I'll try and give some nods to keep count of where the downbeat is. So we've got 1. As per usual with how I do these things, I'll play it with the drums now at half speed so you can hear it in context with some time. So. And I'll try and do it at full speed. It's okay, I guess. And again. Yeah, so I'll try and shift where I'm starting it now. So that's starting on the second 32nd note. I'll try and do it as a pickup now. So the digadet, so try and make the downbeat of 1. That's going to be a bit of a tricky shift. So I can feel it really well. I mean, my internal clock with this kind of thing is really pretty good now, so I can shift this wherever. It's just technically I can't quite execute that opening one every single time in the right as cleanly as I would like. A little bit of luck, hit and miss. Really sorry about the rain. You can probably hear that. I'll try to denoise it and get rid of it, but on my Skylight, when it rains and pisses it down, it's pretty noisy, so I'm not sure how much this is going to pick it up, but yeah, if there's some background noise accompaniment, it's the rain on my Skylight. Anyways, just thought I'd break that lick down, do a little bit of a lesson on it, some of the things I was thinking about. If you want the transcription, backing track I've been using, and all the presets, I'll link everything in the description below. If you've got something out of the video and you've enjoyed it, then do think about hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, ringing the bell, that would be much appreciated. Until the next video, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.